All right, guys, I just want to do a quick recap on how I traded SPX today. It's the Monday before CPI, PPI, FOMC, quad witching. I mean, what else can the market throw at us this week? So I knew today could be a choppy day, and it was, but I also felt like we were going to get a move higher. So I stayed patient. I watched the larger time frames. And I cannot look at anything lower than the 5 minute, especially on a choppy day. And so it really did pay off because I was able to see the bigger trend that was setting up through all the chops. So here is the day. Now, this is my first time using the replay feature on TradingView, so bear with me. I've sped it up so that we can move it along a little bit. So the day started out, um, let me see if I can, no, it's not going to let me. But we pretty much started within, you can see we're still within Friday's range. So it was already an inside day. That's not a great place to open up on any given day. So that was an indication as well that we could definitely be choppy. But what I noticed and what I charted as I was kind of watching on SPX on the 15 minute is that we were holding support. Look at all the times that we wicked here, and then look at how we held the 9 EMA. So I created a support zone right here to see if we would respect it. Then I'm pretty sure that I charted resistance up here just so that I could be watching how we reacted there. But you can clearly see we are still on an uptrend. We've been on an uptrend, and there's the bigger uptrend there. I'm not even going all the way down, but just so you can see like the bigger uptrend. And then there was the trend of the day, which was about here. So we were pretty much holding there. All right, so I'm gonna hit play and then see what happened next. So this was what I was waiting for. This move, gosh, that happened so fast. This happened midday, and I was just patiently, or this was in the afternoon actually, but I was patiently waiting for this breakout. I knew that we were inching up to, if we could get above like 43.14, we could go to 43.18. We got to 43.18. We held. I knew we would go to 43.20. We got to 43.20, and I was just watching to see what SPX's reaction was going to be. And what I really liked right here, and I'm pretty sure I either drew a zone. My chart was so overcharted today because we just had so much choppiness. Like, look, it's just chop. But after every little chop, we moved a little higher. So we chopped, move a little higher, chop, move a little higher. So I knew that if we could just hold that little minor zone right there as support, that was going to set us up to go higher. Um, so I was patiently just waiting. I also saw this setting up as a possible 3 bar play. So let me, okay, no, I don't want to mess anything up. Um, Actually, let me see if I can just go back a little bit. So I saw this, and I'm going to slow it down a little. Um, well, no, I'm not. Okay, so I saw this potentially setting up as a 3 bar play. A 3 bar play can also be a 4 bar play. So we got the push higher here. And on the 3 bar play, what you want to see is especially effective on the bigger time frames like the daily chart. But we saw it today on the 15 minute and the 30 minute. So we got the push higher. The next candle opened at the high, but then pushed down a little bit lower, but we still held the body of this candle. And then the next candle opened at the bottom of this candle and was able to hold. So for the 3 bar play, that is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this second candle to hold as support. We held it as support. The third candle, even though it started to go for the break and it couldn't, when it pulled back, I waited for it to close. I was super patient because it did drop a little bit below it. But when it closed at the previous candle. So I was like, oh, okay, we're going to get the 4 bar then. And sure enough, that fourth candle came in and just, it was like lights out after that. I mean, it was just a beautiful move to the upside. Wow, it's just going, it went. It broke, it ripped. We made new 52-week highs today on SPX. I am a little disappointed in my execution because I was in way down here. I got in really early and probably like right around here. I got in really early and I was just holding, but we were chopping so much. I was in a 0 DTE, same day expiration. And I was looking at the 5 minute and we got a pretty harsh pullback. I think it was like I think it was this candle right here when I was looking at this area to hold as support. And when on the 5 minute we lost that, I was like, nah, I'm getting out. And so I wish that I had been more patient because my contracts would have ripped to the moon. So I did get back in and I did in green, and I'm happy about that. But in hindsight, especially with it being such a choppy day, I should have just watched the 15 minute. The 15 minute told the story. There was no reason for me to sell. There was absolutely no reason to sell today. I mean, it just we went all the way up to 43.40. What? From 43.0, we went down as low as 43.04 and ripped up to 43.40. So it was a great move on SPX.